Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, glad to have you. Today I have some new makeup products I'd like to show to you guys. I'll also be doing a full face of makeup, so if you're interested in seeing how I achieved this look and hear my thoughts, please keep on watching. I recently purchased the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Espresso. I was looking to test out a different brow product from my regular NYX eye pencil, so I'll be trying this out today to see if I like it. I thought my camera was recording, but it really wasn't. So I'd already started using that brow pencil to lightly fill in my brows. I probably should get a darker color if they have. I just thought Espresso was going to work, but I don't really like the Espresso color. I mean, it's okay, but I wish it was just a tad darker and browner. This one looks like an ashy dark brown, like an ashy brown color. It's showing up on camera, but in person it's looking a bit gray or ashy. I'm going to go off camera and complete the brow and come back. For eyeshadow today, I'll be using the Dose of Colors eyeshadow palette. Now I purchased this eyeshadow brushes from Temu, and they come in this tiny bag like this. So this is what the brushes look like. So I'm going to go into this color here. So next I'll be going into this color here. It's like a champagne shimmer color. This is what the first color I used looks like. This is the one I'll be going into now. I'm just using my finger to see if I can get more product. Now I am going to apply my moisturizer, which is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer. I'm going to go in with the NYX Professional Makeup Blurscreen Blurring Primer with Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It goes on very smoothly on the face. It feels like a gel product. So this is a primer and sunscreen in one, which I am liking. I really like the way the product feels on the skin. I like it. It just feels, it glides on the skin easily, and it's supposed to blur, which I feel is doing. It is blurring, as you can see. So I like the way it looks and feels and smells as well. The smell is not overwhelming, it's just a subtle smell. Now another product I got is the Danessa Myricks Beauty Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum. This one. Now some of you who follow me and know I have not much dry skin, you'll be wondering why I purchased this. If you also follow me, you would know that I usually have a lot of oils around my T-zone, so this was specifically bought to cater to my T-zone area. This is supposed to mattify and control shine for a very long period of time. That was why I purchased this. So I'm going to apply this just around my T-zone. Now this is very tiny for 38 bucks. I didn't expect it to be this small. It's like a mini size of something. If the quality is exactly as I say it is, then I don't mind. It says tap here underneath. So I guess to emit the product, you have to tap under. This is what the dropper looks like. It actually works well. I gotta tap, tap, tap. So you have to tap for the product to come out. I guess when you push it harder, it comes out even more. So that's what it looks like. Yeah, it does have a smell, which is not overwhelming. It's a nice scent. I don't know if I did the right thing by placing it with this other primer. I'm tapping it more on my nose because I usually have a lot of oils on my nose. Hopefully this doesn't interact badly with the NYX Blow Primer and it works as it should. As you can see, it's drying down and it's giving my face the area where I applied it a matte look, as you can see. It says it absorbs oil and shine all day, so I'm going to do a wear test for a few hours and see how it works or it holds up. The next product I got is the Juvia Radiance Booster. I got the shade 1 Malawi. This comes in 13 shades. It's a visionary product with outstanding highlighting features infused into low coverage and perfecting tinted formula. It has a micro shimmer finish for optimum light reflection. This contains porcelain flower extract, moisture and brightening effects. So we're going to try this out today. I initially got the shade 3, which is Burkina, and that one seemed to just didn't do anything for my skin. It just blended right in, and I just wanted something with some color on it, and this one seemed to be the best option. Oh, this actually has some coverage. So I'm going to apply this all over one side of my face. I'm going to be using a brush. I don't know, I don't smell anything, maybe it's just me. This is nice. This is very nice. It reminds me of the Maybelline Skin Tint, the product here, and this is the Radiance Booster. I like it, I really like it. Summer cannot come too quickly for me because this is what I'm going to be rocking 247. So now I'm going to apply it on the side of my face as well. This is the Glow Booster just by itself without anything on it, and it looks really good. The brand suggests using the I Am Natural Radiance foundation, so I'm going to go in with this one on one side of my face. So this is the Glow Booster and the I Am Magic Radiance foundation in the shade Tanzania. The Glow Booster made the foundation look even more radiant and glowy, and looks good, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the foundation, but a different one. I'm going to use the I Am Magic foundation, the matte one, on the side of my face. I have that one in the shade Malawi. Let's see if it's also going to give it a radiance. So this is the foundation in the shade Malawi. This is the shade Malawi. So I still see the radiance is still coming through the foundation, which is nice. Now the other foundation, the I Am Radiance foundation, already has some form of glow or radiance in it, so it wasn't hard to, like, you know, see the two come through, which is why I want to try the matte foundation to see if the radiance is going to show up with this one. So I'm done applying the Glow Booster and the foundations. Now I apply the Glow Booster and the Juvia I Am Magic Radiance foundation on the side of my face, and the Radiance Booster as well as the Juvia matte foundation on this other side of my face. Now I see more of a radiance with the I Am Magic Radiance foundation than with the matte foundation. Both sides do have some form of a radiance, but there's more here than there is for this one, probably because one is a matte foundation. Now the matte side doesn't feel matte to me. It just doesn't feel like I have anything on right now. I haven't worn a matte foundation in a very long time, so I can't really remember how it felt when it was gripping, or I don't think it was ever gripping or uncomfortable on the skin. Maybe slightly, but I just can't remember because I haven't used it in a long time. But right now I'm not feeling any discomfort or gripping, tugging to my skin. It's just sitting matte. That's all it's doing. For concealer today, I'll be using the Fenty Beauty We're Even Hydrating Concealer in the shade 400N. Now, I used this in the previous video. I did a review about it. I'll leave the link of the video in the description. To contour my face, I'll be using the Juvia's Place Shade Stick in the shade Katsina. I also recently purchased the Huda Beauty loose setting powder in the shade Peach Pie. That's what it looks like. I also have a review which I'll leave the link in the description. Bronzer, I'll be using the Juvia's Place Bronzy palette in the shade Dark. And for blush, I'm using the Juvia's Place Blushed Rouge in Volume 1. I'll be using this shade here. For highlighter, I'll use my Bobbi Brown highlighter in the shade Bronze Glow. For my lower lid, I'm going to go into this color. For my lower lashes, I'll use the Oma Beauty Drama Bomb Extreme Volume Nourishing Mascara. To spray my face, I'll use the Morphe Continuous Prep and Set Mist. For lipstick today, I'll be using the Colourpop Ultra Matte Lip. This is in the shade Melonade. So this is the final look with all of the new products I used today and the rest of my makeup products. Now I like the way the look turned out. The NYX Blur Primer felt really good on the skin. One of the reasons why I bought that primer was because it contains SPF 30, which I like. I mean, if you're offered a primer and sunscreen, the sunscreen that doesn't come with any white cast, I mean, who would rush for it? So when I saw it online, I thought, okay, this was a brilliant idea, and I decided to pick it up, and I'm not disappointed for now. So I'm going to use it very often, especially in the summertime. It actually gave my skin a blurring effect, which I really like. For the Danessa Myricks Water Serum, I also like the consistency of that product. I mean, it feels very lightweight and very watery, and so you wouldn't think it would disappear that fast on the skin. So when you apply it to your skin, it dries down to a matte finish, and it also blurs that part or that area which you applied it. The third thing I used was the Juvia's Place I Am Magic Radiance Booster, which I like as well. I have used the e.l.f. Glow, what's it called? I'll leave the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. The e.l.f. one, the e.l.f. version. And I wasn't a big fan of that one, only because when I applied it on its own, it kind of emphasized a lot of texture on my skin. That was the only reason why I didn't like that one, if I remember clearly. So this is the side I applied the Juvia's Place foundation, as you can see, and then the matte foundation. So still looks good. What I'll be testing for is to see if my oils are going to show up or if I'm going to get a shine after a couple of hours. You know I applied the Danessa Myricks product, so I want to see how effective it is. Time now is 1:51 p.m. So I'm going to wear it for a couple of hours and come right back and show you how it looks, give you my final thoughts, so don't go anywhere. So guys, I am done with my wear test, and the time now is 7:55 p.m. It's about 6 hours since I've had all of the products I used today on. So I was basically doing a wear test for this product, the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Water Powder Serum, which says it can control shine all day. So I've had this on for 6 hours and it didn't do so bad, as you can see. So I do have oil on my nose, as you can see, but the rest of my face is not so bad. My forehead, the shine on my forehead looks like it's just coming in as well. On the side of my nose, it looks like it's just coming in as well. So if this is 6 hour, this is a 6 hour wear, and I think the product has done good. It hasn't beat my expectations. So for 6 hours, this is how much oils I am beginning to have, which is not so bad compared to having your foundation on with regular primer. For those of you who watch my videos, you know I usually have oils around my T-zone. I know my nose is basically the problem area, but around here where I put the product, no oils. Around here as well, no oils. Around here I'm beginning to just get some oil, so this is not so bad. I do recommend it because it's still not a bad product. I mean, it's one of the best out there. All the products I used today are very impressive. I do recommend all the products I used today. This is where I end my review for today. If this is your first time on my channel, I hope you consider subscribing. To all my returning subscribers, thank you guys for coming back. On to my next video. Have a blessed night and stay safe.